What's up, everybody? It's Action Jackson, your superhero creator, and I'm here today with 4 simple steps to build more muscle mass. So if you want to get superhero jacked, right? You want to add on some lean muscle mass with no body fat. You want to get big, fill out your shirt, look good on the beach, turn heads. Well, you're going to enjoy this video today because I'm going to help you make that possible. I'm going to take your wildest dreams and make them a reality today. Okay, so let's start. Let's dig in. I'm excited because I'm about to go to the gym to help build some muscle mass. So I'm really excited for this video today, and I've already had my pre-workout shake. So, all right, here we go. First tip is going to be no more bro splits or burnout workouts. You might be saying, what do you mean bro splits? Well, the bro split is chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, shoulders on Wednesday, arms on Thursday, and then a leg day on Friday that always gets skipped because of happy hour. That's your standard bro split. And the burnout workouts are when you're doing supersets, drop sets, and crazy amount of volume, so much volume that you're just pounding on one muscle group, just insane amounts of volume to the point where you might get really sore and you might think, oh man, I got really sore. That must be a great workout. But you'd never end up actually building any muscle mass because you're doing these crazy burnout workouts. So instead, what you are going to do is you're going to work more muscles when you go to the gym. So you're going to work larger groups of muscles. You're going to do maybe full body workouts. That would be one suggestion. Or doing something where you do an upper body day, and then a lower body day. So I want you to work more muscle groups when you go to the gym. So for example, when I take a guy who's maybe an intermediate lifter. He's experienced. He's been in the gym quite for some time, and he's like, I want to add on some muscle mass. What are we going to do? I'll usually put him on a upper body day and then a lower body day, and we'll do that 4 days per week. Okay. And I would say minimum would be 3 days per week. So anywhere between 3 and 4 days per week, but no more than 4 days per week. Okay. So you want to work more muscles when you're going to the gym. So more body parts. So again, if you're going to do a split routine, fine, but make sure it's an upper body day, a lower body day, or maybe a push and a pull where you're hitting a little bit of everything in the day. You just want to work more muscles when you go there. Working one body part per day is not going to cut it. And doing these crazy burnout workouts where you're doing mass amounts of volume and sets is not going to help you build muscle mass. And trust me, I've tried those approaches. I've done those things. They just don't work. They might help you lean down. They might help you lose some body fat, but they're certainly not going to help you get jacked. So if you want to get superhero jacked, it's not going to be the right protocol. All right, next tip is going to be, I want you to rest. What do you mean rest? I'm supposed to be working out. I'm trying to get huge here. Well, you need to rest. And when I say that, I mean not only intra-set, but I also mean full days of rest as well. So intra workout rest is going to be your rest periods between your sets. Now you want to get adequate amount of rest. Now most people, what they do is they take getting adequate amounts of rest in between their sets as a license to goof off on their phone, change their music, jaw jack to their buddies over here, and check out the girls in the yoga pants over there. Now hey, trust me, I understand. The girls in the yoga pants can be damn distracting. I understand that. But you want to be taking adequate rest, which is anywhere between 75 seconds and about 90 seconds. That's it. Okay, that's adequate rest for your days where you're trying to build hypertrophy, where you're trying to, add on size and strength, okay? If you're trying to do fat loss workouts, circuit workouts, that's something completely different. Okay, that's 10, 20 seconds rest, something like that. But if you're trying to build size and strength, okay, you want to be doing 75 to 90 seconds, but no more than 90. No more than 90. You don't need any longer rest than that. So have a watch, have your phone out, have something that you can track the time with that's not going to be too distracting so you can actually stick to those rest intervals, okay? 75 to 90 seconds. That's your rest periods. That's all you need. You don't need more than 90 seconds, okay? And typically that's because you're going to be working opposite muscle groups, or you're going to be doing something, like I said, with the first tip, you're going to be doing more full body workouts, so you're not going to be hammering away at one muscle group the whole time. So that's why 75 to 90 seconds rest, that's what you need. Now, as far as days rest, all right, what I want you to do is I want you to change it up. So instead of going to the gym every day or 5 days a week, I want you to go 3 to 4 days a week, all right? And you're going to take at least for every 2 days on, you're going to take at least 1 day off. So if you're going to go Monday, Tuesday, you got to take Wednesday off and then come back Thursday. Okay, so 2 on, 1 off. Got it? 2 days on, 2 days in a row, then you got to take 1 day off. No more than 2 days in a row. All right? Or you can certainly do 3 days and you go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you're going to do 3 days a week, that's fine. Just have 1 day of rest in between. If you want to do 4 days per week, that's fine too, but don't work out more than 2 days in a row. Take a rest day in between, okay? So tip number 2 is going to be resting during your workout, 75 to 90 seconds rest between sets. Okay, that's all you need. You don't need any more than that. All right, and the next thing is for every 2 days on, you're going to take 1 day off. All right, if you're going to do a 3-day-a-week split, you're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you're going to do a 4-day-a-week split, you're going to go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. Okay, just make sure you're getting adequate amounts of rest. No more 5, 6, 7 days a week. It's not necessary. Okay, you're never going to be able to out-eat that. There's going to be too much working out. Okay, it's not going to help. All right, next. Time under tension. That's number 3. Time under tension is so important and so key. And I go to the gym, and I'm about to go to the gym now, and I'm going to see these people there, and I'm just going to want to grab them and shake them and say, bro, time under tension is what you need. And what the problem is that they just lift so fast that they're not actually getting their muscles under tension very often. So they're getting such a minimal amount of time of tension for their muscles. It's no wonder they're not building any muscle, right? Of course they're not building any muscle. You need tension for your muscles. That's how muscles grow, right? What are we doing to the muscles? We're ripping them apart, right? So we're ripping them apart in order for them to grow back together bigger, stronger. That's how we add muscle mass. We're literally creating new cells, new muscle cells. So in order to rip them apart adequately, we need to focus on the eccentric part of the lift. That's the negative portion, the lowering of the weight if you're doing a chest press. So we need to focus on the eccentric portion of the lift, and we need to go slower with our reps, okay? Focus on time under tension as opposed to just moving the weight. If you want to be a muscle builder, you want to build muscle mass, you got to be a muscle builder, not just a weightlifter. It's not about moving the weight, okay? So if you need to reduce the weight, that's fine. Reduce the weight a little bit so you can control it a little more. Okay, I see guys too often doing way too much weight and then lifting way too fast. You want to lift a little bit slower and especially focusing on the negative. So if it's a chest press, right, you want to focus on the lowering of the weight. That's going to be time under tension. That's going to be your key right there. Focus on lowering that weight nice and slow and controlled and then driving it up, okay, and squeezing those muscles. Now, if it's a back row, a chin up, something like that, you're going to focus on the opposite. So, for example, if it was a chin-up, I would focus on the lowering portion, when I'm lowering my body, right? That's the negative portion of that rep. Those are the areas you want to focus on in order to build growth because that's going to increase time under tension, right? Now you're learning. Now you're learning something. You got this. So, all right, time under tension is going to be the next one. So, again, focus on the negatives or the eccentric portion of the lift and then move slower. If you need to reduce the weight, that's fine. Reduce the weight so you can control it more, okay? Slow down. Don't be in such a hurry to get to number 10. You'll be fine, trust me. Okay, so the more time under tension, the more muscle. All right, next is going to be track your progress. Too often I see people in the gym just doing the same things with the same weights over and over and over and over and over again, right? Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over again, expecting a different result. How do you expect to build muscle mass if you're always using the exact same weight as you did last time you were there? It's impossible, right? It's never going to happen. So you need to track your progress. So track your reps, track your weights. So whether it's doing it in like an old-fashioned journal, like with a pen and paper, if it's using a smartphone app, like there's a strength app, which a lot of people use, I recommend to a lot of my clients. You could even track it in your notes. Like it doesn't have to be complicated. For me, honestly, I literally just track everything in my notes and in the notes app of my phone. I just write down that stuff week to week. I write down the numbers. It doesn't need to be complex. It just needs to be tracked, okay? Again, old school journal and pen, that's fine. You just need to do it. It doesn't need to be complex. You just need to do it. That way you can see what you did last week, see what you did last workout, and now you're going to increase because we need something called progressive overload, okay? Whoa. Technobabble, I don't understand what you're saying. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. All that means is that you're gonna consistently change the stimulus on your body. You're gonna increase the weight or increase the amount of reps. Okay, that's gonna be changing, adapting the stimulus and increasing the stimulus on your body so you can then increase and continue to grow. Okay, that's all that means. Okay, so don't get confused. Just think of it as I need to continuously either raise the weight or raise the amount of reps I'm doing in order to increase the stimulus on the body, okay? That's all that means. So track your progress, write down the reps, write down the weight you're doing. Okay, it doesn't have to be complex. Again, do it in the Notes app, old school, I don't care. Just do it. And then from week to week, you're going to be measuring your progress and saying, okay, if I did 50 pounds at 10 reps for chest press, flat chest press last week, okay, I'm going to do 52 and a half this week for 10 reps. Or maybe I'm going to do 12 reps. Okay, so you're going to increase the stimulus. So do it by weight or do it by reps. I don't care. Just do it. Okay? Because if you just do the same weight week after week after week after week, and you're never measuring it, you're never gonna make any progress. Okay? So tracking your progress is gonna do a lot of things. It's gonna consistently increase the stimulus, which is going to help you build more muscle, but it's also going to mentally help you. It's going to mentally make you more invested in your workouts and happier about your workouts because you're going to see week to week, you're like, damn, I'm making progress. Last week I was doing the 50s. This week I did the 55s. Next week I'm going to do the 60s, right? You're going to get excited. You're going to be like stoked about your workout. You're going to be excited to go. The guys that are in my program that track their workouts now, man, are they stoked about showing up to the gym because they feel every week like they're making progress, okay? And Tony Robbins said progress equals happiness. I'm a firm believer in this. Every time, I don't care what it is I'm doing, if I'm getting little wins, if I'm feeling like I'm making progress, I'm getting closer towards my goal, man, am I happy and I'm invested. I'm like invested, right? I'm there. I'm ready to work. But when I feel frustrated, when I'm sort of ignorant and I'm confused and I don't have all the information, and I don't feel like I'm making progress, man, is that frustrating and depressing and like I'm sad and I don't want to do it, right? So if by measuring and tracking your progress, you're going to get a lot happier, you're going to see what you're doing, you're going to have more information about what you're doing, you're going to be able to increase the stimulus, you're going to be able to build more muscle, be a lot happier, and just be more stoked about your workouts, okay? So quick wrap up. First thing, no more bro splits or burnout workouts, okay? I want you to be working more muscles. So either do full body workouts or big splits, like upper body, lower body splits, okay? That's the first tip. Second tip is going to be rest. Get rest intro workout, 75 to 90 seconds in between sets. That's it. You don't need any more, okay? And I would also recommend possibly doing opposite muscle groups or doing some type of split where you're doing like, chest and then back or something, okay? And then 75 to 90 seconds between those, okay? And then also, as far as your actual days on and off, 2 days, for every 2 days on, 1 day off at least, okay? At least. If a 3-day split, do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 4-day split, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, would just be just fine, okay? Next, time under tension. Slow down your reps. Focus on the negative portion of the rep. That's going to increase the time under tension. That's going to help amplify hypertrophy, build muscle, okay? It's going to rip those muscle fibers apart so they grow back together again. Okay, lastly, track your progress. That's going to help you move the weights up, increase the stimulus on your body, and be so much happier about your workouts. All right, those are your 4 tips for building muscle and becoming superhero jacked just like Thor. Now, I'm Action Jackson. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Please send them a link. Please let them know what's up. Like if you got some value out of this video and you know somebody out there who's trying to build muscle mass, who's struggling, who's making these mistakes, and they're just frustrated, they're sad about life because they can't build muscle and build the body they want, man, you have a moral obligation, a friendship obligation to send them this video, to get this content in their hands so they can change their life. Just think about how grateful they would be to you if you send them this video and you help them out and give them the tips that they need to be successful. Man, they're going to be indebted to you for life. So send them this video. All right, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.